Hey guys, welcome back to the news presentation. I'm here, Saroar Mahdi, and I'm gonna present our today's news. And this is you were watching on 5th November, and now I have a news that is very interesting, and I have hot some news from the this source. This is the source is the Daily Stories epaper, which I'm gonna present. I think you all will be very enjoyed, and this will be very enjoyable. So let's present. We're starting with our front page, and which is this, which you can see right now. And let's start with our first is this one. So let's start with this. That is 63 undecided tickets BNP jungle seat sharing internal feuds. Here you can see mainly this is the first headline which we read just now. The BNP has held back announcement candidates in 63 constituents party and to honor seat sharing committees with allies and the party over fears of internal clashes among strong constituents. Here you can see I read something from here, and the full things is here. You can see now. And our next thing is this one. Two men is what is they're doing actually. They have some sands on their boat, and let's read what is happening there actually. Yeah. Sand is being illegally extracted from a stone quarry and piled on the banks of the transported later in the cover of night, despite a government directive to shut down all quarries until August 5. This unchecked looting the natural resources continues to destroy the region's environment and scenic beauty. The photo was taken Sunday afternoon in Sherpur, Jaflong Sylhet. Wow. What is happening there? This is the illegal work is going on here. Just look at here. Some people are, what are they doing? Extracting these sands to other place. And look at the here, the pile on the bank is transferred later in the night. Of they are doing this. And also despite the government shut down all quarries in the Sylhet from the 5th August. This is a very many times ago. And he also unchecked the looking natural resources, and this is very illegal thing, because this is destroying our natural resources, because something you have your mainly this is the governmental thing which I'm thinking, and they are extracting this to other place. Actually, of course, this is the lose of the natural resources. Of course, this is the illegal work which I'm thinking. I think all know this, all can understand about this one. And this is government finalized draft for forming police commission. Let's read some of the thing I can see in this blue frame. Let's see. Under the proposal law, the commission will have board power to absorb, discipline, integrity, and performance within the force, and recommended reform in policing, police, and practice. Here you can see the police are practicing something. Here you can see this is the full thing under this headline, and also I read some extra or bold things from this place. And this is news analysis. What is this? Charter RPO road deepens amid bug pulsing. Here the full thing. And then we have, we already saw this, but we didn't see this one from this place. Did you see this one? Let's see this, what do I say, word. We've already begun seat sharing discussion with our allies, and will soon finalize the candidates for the remaining seats. We are currently waiting for the seats of potential nominees, and they already started the seat sharing, and some of the things are raining now, and they are finding the person for those seats, which I think came from here. And I think also the full things onto this headline, the first one. Well, we have another thing that is over 248 million of climate fund law to draft. Find TIB. Are you familiar with TIB? Okay, I'm telling you. TIB is, here you can see, Transparency International Bangladesh. This is, and maybe they lost, or what will I say? They already caused the $248 million on the climate funds. And here you can see between 2010 and 2010 and 2024, more than 248 millions, the 459 millions allocated with the 891 project, and maybe they created this 891 project for this climate under the Bangladesh Climate Change Trust, the BCCC, was misused or different off. And then we have our last news for the in the front page. What is this? This is traffic signs installed along the Dhaka Mao Expressway, and service lanes have been installed, and rising questions about the effectiveness of security measures put in place by the authorities concerned. The sign has been missing for the month, putting drivers in an increase of risk accident. The photo was taken yesterday in Kiranganj, Rajendrapur. Here you can see, you know that using the traffic signals or traffic signs, this of course is very better for the for us, of course, because we can reduce the accidents by this way, because we know in the recent time we saw there are so many accidents are going on the countrywide, and by using this, of course, this is and mainly in the highway or the long highway, using this is a very better thing which I'm taking. And of course, okay, we move to our next page, and what is this? What is our first thing? Yeah, this is my Dhaka. It's not coming together, by the way. Dhaka goes full throttle this weekend with food, fitness, and fandom. Here you can see in the picture that so many people are exercising or fitness, and here you can see a picture of the food. So some people are purchasing food to eat, to enjoy. And by the way, and other things, you know, in this page, the other things are the headlines are the same, which we already described in our front page, and mainly these are the full description about or the full news under those headlines. And because we saw some of the thing, but here you can see the full thing, and this is here, you can see from here. I'm going to the next page. Let's go. And yeah, now we are here, and what we are starting with, what's this? Can you imagine what is this? But I can't do this yet. But let's read, then we can understand. Workers repair the damaged section of the footpath along Mogbazar Road under the supervision of Dhaka South City Corporation, as pedestrians, including students, carefully navigate the uneven path. Literally, the drivers, the photo was taken recently. Mainly here you can see some of the workers are repairing this footpath, maybe, yeah, footpath, because this is very important, and of course very beneficial for us, because when we go to in the road, but really go to into the road, of course not between the road, this is not possible, so that's why we will go to the on the footpath. And if there's this foot, look at the footpath, there is no footpath, all of the it's like a very different thing. And by the way, when we will get footpath, then we can cross. Here you can see also the pedestrian, including students. Yeah, and then what is our next one? Be rational, ensure not stability. Speakers are political parties on reaching consensus. Here you can see. Okay, now we have that is whole GAP amendment ensure Dhaka's livability. Speakers are government. Here we can see, and also let's read something from here. If the amendment goes through, the number of high-rise buildings will increase, putting unbearable pressure on Dhaka's already strained transportation and utility systems. And from the president of BIP, and BIP is mainly the BIP is another thing, but we can see here our DAP, that is detailed area plan. Here we can see, and BIP means the Bangladesh Institute of Planners, which you can see in this place. And mainly they're telling about the large buildings in Dhaka. This is. And we have SC to promote 1,000 lower court judges. Decision made all full court meeting and in the stock corporation. And what is this? This is European envoys push the Eurobus in Biman fleet. Here you can see this mainly mean that envoys to France, Germany, the UK, and the EU in Dhaka yesterday said adding Eurobus aircraft in Biman's fleet. Mainly they want to say add this Airbus aircrafts to Bima's feet. Mainly one change, and the full things or what he actually said or what we need to do, the full things you can see here by reading all of the things. And this is looks like what do I say? There are so many people are together. By the way, this is not a news. And next page we will go. And now we are here. What we are studying? What is this? That is Joshua Sadar Bojala. 28 years old. Locals still wait for bridge over Boyo River. What is this? Look at the bridge. This is a totally a wooden bridge on even a river. But did you? Yeah, of course. This is only the bridge for the people or the pedestrians, for the only pedestrians who will cross this on the river. But they waited for 28 years. There's a very huge time, but from the government there is no types of bridge created here. Of course, it's a very, very sad thing for those. They waited already 28 years. And another thing is the government too, of what is the things from government you can see here. And another thing is we can see day by day it's increasing again. 4 more die of dengue and 4 more deaths were reported from the dengue in 24 till yesterday morning. Rising number of the fatalities from the mosquito-borne disease 292 this year during the period 1101 more. By the way, here you can see the dengue is rising day by day, and we saw there was 5 deaths in our last day or yesterday, and now with these 24 hours again 4 more died yet. So this is very, very dangerous thing. We all have to be careful. We all have to protect ourselves from this dengue. And there is no more thing. Other things are not a very important news, so we'll go to our next one. And finally, we are in our international news. And let's see what is our first news. Yeah, first news I can see this looks like an election. Yeah, I mean vote. Yeah, understood. Yeah, of course. Democratic New York City Mayor candidate Jordan Mamdani holds hand with his wife Ramaduazi after voting at a poll location at the Frank Sinatra School of the Arts and Queens Borough of New York City, US yesterday. Here you can see there was a vote mainly was going on here. What kind of vote is this? This looks very funny, of course. And this is world to overshoot 1.5 Celsius climate goal. Maybe this should be Celsius. And then here, what is this? That is, limit will be breached at least temporarily, and deep emission cut could pull world back below limit. UN finding out pressure to countries at COP30 summit. Here you can see the full things. What is this? That is, end nightmare of violence in Sweden. UN chief argues peace as Sweden's army back council meets on US trust proposal. And here mainly there was mainly maybe with sometimes they created or I mean they crossed or with a nightmare of violence. Okay, that was a very, very hardest thing maybe for those Swedish and in Sweden. And finally those have been ended. So finished all of the things. This is the end of those. And Indian launches mass overhaul of voters' rolls. Activists warn move could lead to the wise period. Here you can see the same thing about mailing the vote here. You can see. And we are finally go to our next page, and this is that one. That is an informed referendum or a mere rubber stamp. And what we can see here, and you can see here, this is a box, and on the box written July Charter, and someone is voting into this place. And did you see one thing? Most of the things of today are vote about this. And I think I didn't know that you know about this, and I saw yesterday. I saw on my phone that was the election day, and maybe today we are getting the election news, maybe something like that. by the way, that is reducing women's roles are fixed for their lack of safety, and they are and she is saying about mainly the lack of safety for girls and women's, and here you can see the full details. Now we are in our opinion page. Let's see, this was the first one. That is, when treaty shields collide with an assist recovery crusade. Here you can see this is SLM group. Here you can see this is, and now finally this is the end of our news, and now we will move to our most interesting and the main part of our today's news. Finally, we are in our sports news. And now we can see our first news in this section. What is that? That is pay boost for women, but equality is still elusive. Here, why they told this. And if you look at this place, and I am taking all of this one, that is just a little differences. That is central contracted players, and this one for male and female, and also mass fee for the test, that is for the male, that is 8 lakh, and 5 female is an 8 nothing. And for ODI, that is 4 lakh and 1 lakh, and for T20 that is 2.5 lakh, and for the male it is only 50,000. So here you can see how, I mean, there was a very huge differences between male and female. So that's why they told here pay boost for women. But because they are also struggling like men's. So that's why they told this is. And now we have beyond technique, Ashiful focuses on the mental side. And you know that some of the days ago, the Ashraful was the most batting coach of the Bangladesh. That's why he's talking about here. And maybe you know that before the Ashraful, there was Salahuddin as the Bangladesh cricket team, national cricket team's batting coach. But now, right now, the Ashraful is the new batting coach of Bangladesh national cricket team. I think you know about this, and also I told you to know again. And this is the irony in Cabre's method, and this is the you can see him, and the full things is here. Maybe this is our another things, or what will I say here, another news or another sports in this place we saw. And yeah, today is also, there is no more very huge thing today we didn't see in our sports news, but I think you all enjoyed this very much, and I think I all present these in front of you, and I think all enjoyed and you all liked it very much. So if you want to really get these types of news day by day, of course subscribe our channel and follow our page, and of course stay with us, support us, and then I will see you with a new news tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.